What is cracking, everybody? Sorry we're late.
What's popping?
We got Stacks
Yo.
and the infamous Blue Zushi roller in the house. I don't know if you want your name out there. We're gonna pass up on that. But thank you guys for coming down a long way.
You guys making the trip, dude.
Welcome.
On a hot ass fucking day.
Yeah.
Hot today.
I know you guys are dying right now in all the gear.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe.
So today we have the finals, dude, and we're gonna be rolling up in the Zushi elements. We're taking a break from the Phantoms today. Have you tried the Phantoms?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking with them?
Yeah, I like them.
Nice.
They're definitely competable to the rest of the lineup.
Right.
You know?
It's a bitch to roll with.
Yeah,
it
they're a
gets
little harder to
tricky.
roll with for sure. They're thinner, so it doesn't want to and we roll eights, so you want to try to put an eights in there, and the paper just wants to fall, and all of it wants to fall out.
Right.
Takes a little finesse.
Yeah.
Don't carry the weight as well.
Hey, I know everybody had some questions. Let's fucking hear them, dude. Let's sound off real quick. But the one thing I've been waiting to ask, dude. So what's up? I've been hearing noise about black Zushi, but I never know, what is the actual difference? A lot of people ask this question on our little questionnaire. What actually is the difference between black Zushi and blue Zushi? Why is it different? Let's fucking put this to rest.
So black Zushi is blue Zushi S1. I would say it leans more on the gassier side of the blue.
Okay.
The blue notes are there. They're very in your face, almost like a dark. I call it. It's got like this dark profile.
Okay.
A lot more pungent, a lot more potent, a lot more color. So we're releasing officially next month. I'll keep the dates posted for everyone.
Nice.
And then we're releasing the hybrids, the Black Zushi line, which is Black Zushi crossed to it's like 3 or 4 males that we were working with. OG Lemons, Headbangers, Beluga, which is our Candy Fumes times Triangle Push.
Nice.
All these crossed onto the Black Zushi. So there's a big variety of that lineage coming out. Just been working. There's so many, but the black standing out for sure. I think it's gonna.
Is that
gonna
like
do a
if
lot
you
of
had to
damage.
put one out, what is it? Like if you had the most faith in one genetic, and I know that's hard because you got a stable.
Yeah, that's crazy. In terms of Z profiles, I think the black is the deepest profile.
It sounds unique.
It stands out.
Yeah, it sounds
For sure.
unique.
It's got the Z, but it's got the bass too as well. It's got the strength.
Exactly. It's always like, we love Z, but it's got what Z was always missing, which is that power,
Yeah.
But yeah, the Fuzu also is a blue Zushi S1. We've been working that. We've been running samples for the last year.
Nice.
So everything that you saw last year was just, especially the sample jars, were just things that we were test running, getting the feedback.
You guys are just in the lab cooking, trying to figure out.
I popped seeds last night, the day and the night before. So I'm always ready to. I got so many seeds from the last previous projects I haven't gone through. So the winners that I had 6 months ago, in 2 months from now, there's gonna be more winners just from the previous projects.
Right. Right.
And then it's just continuous, and just not being content with.
Yeah, not getting complacent with the fact that you got a couple
right.
strains that are banging, not getting complacent and constantly trying to innovate and create new things and
bringing back those old classics like the cheese.
Let's go.
I got the UK cheese times Z. That's also getting released next month.
Okay.
An
Separate from the cheese banger.
Separate from the cheese banger.
Okay.
And also a original Big Buddha cheese from Milo, rest in peace.
Okay.
There's really so much we're working on. We're just picking the right ones to kind of launch heavy with,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people in that position are kind of autopiloting and letting the brand rack in what it can for it, you know what I mean? But not really trying to fucking push the envelope. There are some, big names that are constantly doing that, but every time I talk to you is some other shit coming.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I consider myself, ahead of the curve in that way,
Yeah.
Been doing this a long time, and I mean, we're all in it for the same reason, right? It's just to find a quality smoking experience, right? We want
Right.
we want all the boxes to be checked, you know.
And the good thing about you guys constantly hunting and being in the lab and trying to come up with new profiles and shit is that, like, right, you guys obviously crush sushi and you know, a few other things, and there's those people that subjectively like those profiles, so they're gonna come by that. There's also a lot of other profiles, so it's dope that you're trying to tap other things to try to, you know, get it out to the masses and make sure everybody can find some Tenco that they like.
That's just kind of I feel like that's just comes from my experience growing up, because you know we were like the Amsterdam boys,
right,
backwards and forwards from where we're from. So it was I learned very young, at a young age, that variety is the key. You know, you just see, even owning a club in Spain, working in Spain, when I was out there, I saw that, you know, the menu, you know, is set not only for pricing but for quality.
Right.
So, you know, not everyone can afford, you know, a $30 eighth or $40 or a gram even. You know, you have your $5 grams and your $6-7 grams, and you just cater for all markets. But the way that we kind of laid it out is there is no kind of lower tier, if that makes sense. It's all like upper echelon genetics. It's all, you know, selected for, you know,
caters to a certain market of people.
Right. And to obviously stand out and be different to what's on the market. Which is, it's a challenge. It's the game's it's the Wild West.
Yeah, well, and especially today, dude. I mean, like, you look at the thing about, say, growing pains that's been going hella crazy is how affordable they are, and I still think you guys should change that, bro. All right, raise the fucking price. Come on, guys. But fucking $200 zips blowing, and I think wood white is also pretty affordable. But it's like, what a lot of people don't understand too is the top tier, really expensive shit. It's not always just about smoke quality, although that's a huge thing. It is about the certain genetics that you can't get elsewhere, and a brand that you fuck with, and everything else.
It comes down to marketing, really.
Yeah.
You know, being honest, like, you can, you know, you spend that little bit of time and thought and create, you know, a thought process behind any strain. You know, you're gonna, you know, it costs money. But it also is really down to, like, being creative with it, thinking outside of the box, right? Like, similar to what we did with Zushi. And just, I mean, I got a great team, man. Shout out Jerry. He's the GOAT.
That's your right hand?
That's my it's my secret weapon.
Yeah.
He I mean, you know, it's a family, so that's just what we do.
Sean, can you go up a little bit? There was a question that I wanted to ask Stacks. Somebody put up there. I think it was Scrap, up a little bit higher.
We're missing a lot of shit here, dude.
We are. It's okay. Keep right here. Still trying to figure out what the sour was Tenco released around Christmas 2023 in New York. That jar smelled like fucking napalm.
In NYC, I'm not sure about that, but I mean, we've dropped that. Might have been the VIP sour cart I received. It just didn't do too well in production, honestly.
Right. So the tester phase went through. You didn't like the results you had with the tester.
We're working on, like, so many better sours than that, for sure. Like the sour BX4 I got coming, the ribeye headbanger 4, which is the sister to the T-bone, same pack of seeds, 10 years old. They're 10 years old, them seeds. So.
Oh, dude. So is the lineage and the history on the T-bone something you're willing to share with the people?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I found that really interesting, and I was trying to explain it to somebody the other day, and I just couldn't backtrack it. But where did that all start?
I mean, there's a longer story. I'm gonna break it down. I met Karma Genetics back in 2012. I think it was 2012, 2013, and one of my good friends, he had a social club license in Spain, and he was growing weed there. So I went to go and basically move to Spain at that time to make hash. And then Karma was basically good friends with the guys there, and he had given them, like, his breeder cuts to grow in their warehouse. So basically, right, I go there one day, and Karma's there. Obviously, I knew who he was because we used to go to Amsterdam a lot, and his stuff would always be on the Dutch menus, and it was always like some of the best things smoking, right? Obviously, being familiar with sour, Karma's gear was always kind of like one step ahead, or like the next best sours and sour crosses, sour chem hybrids. That's kind of like he's kept that lineage alive for a long time. So, long story short, my best friend took over. One of my best friends took over that location, and was basically in partnership in that situation. So I ran Headbanger into BHO and entered it into the Secret Cup in Spain when I think his name was Jeremy. There was a competition in every state. I think it was LA, San Fran, Michigan, all over the place. And then they came to Europe the first time. So I remember processed the oil there, took it to the competition, and we came first place. And at that time, it was, there was no one around me doing what I was doing. It was kind of like I was like
That was the Team 10
creating
days, or?
history for Team 10, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
And then obviously, we had history prior to that, but then the Headbanger kind of, once that placed, yeah, it just became it was viral at that time. And then everyone that, I was known for the Headbanger from 2013, right? And then obviously, moving forward, I came here and I haven't had it in my possession for 8-9 years.
Right.
And I had some seeds that were back home. My cousin brought them over for me. And then, and then we found 4 keepers from a pack of 10 seeds. So every female was almost a keeper.
Okay.
And then the males is what we use to breed the black, the yellow, which is, the Fuzu, which is the V3. We've bred all the new Zushi lineups with that male pollen that we kept.
Okay.
And it's just been
Fucking long time
I'm,
coming.
it's like what I love, it's what I loved. I
Right.
always loved that strain. So
And you kept it around.
right, in a way. So I'm kind of, bringing it into like new science, new technology, into new facilities. It's hard to grow. She's a stretchy one.
Yeah, it looks
she's
finicky.
75 days, 75 days. You can push her all the way.
Damn.
But it's just got that real sour dank to her, that I love.
Yeah, I personally, I don't know. When I see some ugly ass shit, I get excited, bro, because all
Like
this
someone's
bag
buying
appeal.
that ugly weed for a reason. It ain't because it looks good.
Yeah, she's an ugly one. Same as Z, she's never really pretty.
Yeah.
When Zushi came around, that was like, wow, like there's not only, you never found Z that had black leaf tips or like had this unique funk behind the Z. More like a fruity mango, papaya-y, like fruity profile on top of the Z profile.
Right.
Which was like, at the time, there wasn't many Zs around. There was, I think OZK, you see a few like ZQs, which everyone thinks that's what Blue Zushi is, which it ain't.
Right.
It's
a lot of funny-
People say they think it's Z cubed.
yeah, they say,
Or Kushmit Z or
I
some
mean,
shit.
originally, to be truthfully, like the yellow Zushi was Z cubed in the beginning, and then that car wasn't too happy with, so we just had like a Z leaning pheno that was more suitable for yellow. That was going back from like the beginning to like even before the cans. It was kind of like the transition was made then, but
Okay.
yeah, man. Yeah, Z took over the game. I said it
Yeah.
many years ago, and I still believe there's so much greatness to come from that genetic. Just like throughout, you're seeing it now. It's all the Z hybrids that are dropping. Z and Z hybrids are running the game. Like
Low key, yeah.
they really are.
I actually have to
It's
get the
my
wood white
desert
out
island
there.
strain. If you stuck me on an island and I only had one
Okay, yeah. So, you talking about your tree?
No. I was gonna get him to roll sign quickly.
Oh, got you. Are we back on?
I'll just
We're
smoke
back.
these.
They're saying no audio though.
Give us a second here. Give us a second.
So Adam got up and was just like,
Hey, look.
fuck you
Paul-
guys. And he just kicked the shit, bro, right out.
So Paul,
Threw
no,
Sean's
so-
computer across the room.
all right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This one, usually it's Paul's fault, right? Today it was my fault. I'll be honest. So I was gonna go get this fucking weed from over on the desk, dude, and the new AC unit pulled the whole master plug out of the wall. So, anyways, we're back. I thought we just fucked the whole stream and like we couldn't get back in, dude. It's Olympics, right? I mean, basically, it's Sean's fault for putting the plug there, right? I mean, we can get on board with that. But we're back. What were we saying, dude? What were we talking about right in the middle of that?
Dude, I don't even know. My heart dropped when that shit all turned off, bro. I don't even know.
Yeah. It could have been a lot worse, dude. Here we are. At least it's still the same video. But yeah, dude, I thought somebody said WikiLeaks. Started hearing about this. I don't know. This isn't that type of stream, dude. We're being a lot safer today.
DTT WAP, what's cracking?
we
Be
go.
chill today, bro.
Yeah. Chill, dude. So today's finals is something that fucking I never thought would happen for a lot of reasons. We got fucking honey bananas in flower form. First of all, let's just start there. Have you ever had any honey bananas in flower smoking?
No.
I've never in my life had one honey banana smoking, or any, not even a cross. I don't know about you. I've never even had a cross that's smoking.
No.
Not even banana weed, really, that's smoking.
Nope.
Two, on the other side of we have basically everybody in here's favorite fucking weed, which is some Z terps across the way. Three, it's affordable, which is what the fuck. It shouldn't be. Four, grown with Athena, which is super interesting.
Fucking
And
shout
in
out
Rockwool, which is supposedly, you ask everybody, what's the fucking formula for boof, right? Athena and Rockwool. How the fuck is this happening? So it'll be fucking interesting. But we do have, what'd you say this was? Honey banana Taliman?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't smelled that yet, but that smells incredible. Let's get the Doink cam here. I wonder if you guys can see this. Whoa, hold on.
Yeah, I'll have some flour dried up on the next one.
Oh, you're gonna try flour with it?
I mean, I did dry some on the last harvest, just to, don't know how many.
Wait till you smoke
Probably
this
like
shit. You're gonna be
half a
drying more of it, dude. I'm telling you, it's fucking,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Nah, it's flavorful for sure.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I've had banana OGs and honey bananas before in flower form that like smelled amazing and shit. And I'm like, yeah, it smells like the rosin, but it never performs like it.
Always burns weird.
I honestly am still I still have like a question mark in my head on how the fuck that's performing like it is. I'm like, how? How does that work?
So, with the, well, actually, oh, by the way, we have a lapel for you soon, bro. Fucking, it was dead. The mic. Somebody made a comment. Homie doesn't have a mic. It was dead. He'll have a mic soon. So when it comes to like your rolling squad and
Right.
the Zushi, because I'm not gonna lie, dude, we were gonna start a lounge at some point. We were literally gonna do like a fucking sushi bar with rollers and shit, and then this, and I was like, that's literally the embodiment of what the fuck. And of course, you guys crushed it. That was insane as Olympics. But how do you choose your rollers? What's the fucking? Is there like a?
What's the
a
criteria?
How do they qualify?
Honestly, yeah, it's craziest part about that is it's maybe the last 4 years. It's been the same crew. It's just the crew's just grown, you know.
Okay.
So it was something that became a lot of stress for me to deal with,
Okay.
like managing the situation. So I turned one of my guys who's managing the whole team there, basically into the manager there, basically, right? So sorry, I'm high.
No, you're good.
I'm already high.
And is that you?
Yeah.
The
So
manager.
Davey's one of them. He's like the second or third person to join the crew.
Okay, that's what's up.
And then yeah, we just been rocking ever since. So when we launched the first Olympics pop up, yeah, that was like between the camp, we decided to bring out the chefs and the boys were just more than happy to kind of just go along with it. You know, their job's tough. You know, they're indoors all day, all night, rolling.
Yeah, shit's hard, dude.
It becomes, you know,
Shout out to the rollers.
stressful and mind-boggling. It's a challenge. So
Yeah.
but they've been going ever since, and we just formed like a family, everyone, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much how.
That's high. So is this top bars on the team right here? Is this top roller?
Top five.
Top five? Oh,
Nah.
there's 5 rollers.
Damn.
He definitely proved himself along the way.
Okay. And
But the
then,
others are also great too.
is he better than you?
I don't know.
Are we gonna have to have a roll? Are we gonna have to have a roll off right now, dude? Is that?
I still want my job. I like having a job, bro.
That's funny as fuck. So, yeah, yeah. I know you're always like roll that shit tight, motherfucker. Like, very particular about it. Just got home in time. What up, Mendo Mikey in here? Glad you missed the random power outage in the house.
The random
Had nothing to do with me, dude. We're just waiting on Paul, dude. Nothing new. I'll just grind the fuck out of this.
I wanted to roll 2 first.
Hey, look, dude, we had a couple things to do. Growing Pains in here too was cracking. Yeah, if you guys got a fucking spare second or a like bouncing around in your pocket that you can spare, dude, shoot a like to the stream. The power outage is gonna fuck up everything on the algorithm, but Fat Andy was good. Real quick on the chat while we're doing this, can we get a sound off on who we got? I'm not gonna be able to keep up.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be split like 50%.
Damn, I would thank all you guys for the repost, but it's too many. I'm gonna be sitting here reading all day. What'd you say?
I said I'm pretty sure it's going to be close to split 50%. Like sound off. Sound off. What do you
Yeah.
guys got?
We never checked the let's see, Growing Pains, Woodwides, Growing Pains, Zest God, Growing Pains,
Oh,
Growing
God,
Pains.
Zest
That's a
God.
lot of Growing Pains, Woodwide, Growing Pains. High Tech, appreciate a repost, Growing Pains, Zest God. It's multiple. Why you keep making me say Zest God, dude? Yeah, there's a lot of them, but it seems like a lot of people are going with Growing Pains. But who has actually tried the Growing Pain bananas in here? Also, by the way,
Grown in Michigan said he is rolling it up as we speak.
yeah, let me know, dude. Let me know what you think. It's a bunch of Z heads in here, primarily. So this is actually, I would say the advantage probably leans Woodzy in terms of the judge set.
Oh, just because people
Our
love Z.
personal preference of terps, for sure. Okay, so besides Z though, top fucking terp profile for you.
Besides Z.
Stacks is like, is there
yeah.
something else
I would
besides
assume
Z?
gas, but like I don't know, cheese. I mean, I don't know how deep the roots go,
I
dude.
mean, cheese is great. It's just got to be that specific cheese.
Bro, I fucking hate
roll it
cheese.
up.
Makes
Gotta
me
get
so
some
disgusting.
I mean, we had different varieties, so I can't judge, you know, what you guys had, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I've had incredible Z that I can't say nothing
Right,
bad about, but
it's-
I'm just like,
I mean,
oh, that terp.
It's
dude.
the new, you know, Z took over all of these strains, but it's kind of just going back into the library and digging out what
Yeah.
we grew up on. You know, it's nostalgia really plays a big part in everything for me. I feel
That's
like
true.
I love sour chem. You know, and the thing is, like, yeah, the story will never be told, right? So everyone has a different perspective of what sour and chem and OG really is even.
Right.
But I mean, majority of the time, yeah, I consider myself a gas lover.
Yeah.
You know, I'm into the gas.
And are you taking Z to the desert island over
If I want to
gas?
function for the day, then
Well, you're on an island, so
I'll take the sushi.
yeah. Okay.
I'll take the blue.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like I see Z and gas as like the king and the queen on the chessboard.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the Z being the queen, because it
100%.
seems a little bit more feminine, gas being the king. And
I mean,
it's
it's like Z in the day, OG for the night.
yeah,
That's
it's like they're
kinda
better
right.
together. Why is everybody trying to choose? Like,
Right.
they're different. They're for different things, you know?
I agree. I agree. Z makes me creative.
Yeah.
In the morning, nothing makes you feel like Z. It gives you so much energy. I don't know what it is. It's like it flows through me. It's kind of like makes me just think of
Yeah, it's not
crazy shit.
stony. It's like
yeah, you can function. You can
Yeah.
function.
How long have you been smoking trees, Stacks? You remember what year you started like smoking?
I mean, the realest answer to that is probably about 11 years old, 12 years old.
What year was that? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to answer, that's fine. We can leave it at
you can
12,
give it
11.
decade.
I mean,
80s, 90s.
I mean, I can tell you how many years I've been smoking. 26, 27 years.
Respect.
Almost.
Okay.
Respect, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fucking. I can't relate, dude. I'm over here 30
No, it's
years
been
old.
a long time, man. Like, I mean, yeah, there's so many stories, but
Yeah, when you've been through the history of it all,
Right.
I started smoking in 91, so I think I'm going on like 34 years or something
Right,
like
right.
that. And yeah, just like the evolution from, from brick weed to actually being able to see
Exactly,
green
right.
weed to the hydroponic era to,
Yep.
it just, strains actually starting to have names, people actually starting to
Right,
name
right.
things and then crosses and, watching branding happen and just like seeing the whole thing happen. It's obviously, it's a fucking trip.
yeah, after the White Widow, Jack Herer, AK-47
Yep.
era,
Yep.
it was. I mean, Amsterdam's always been that way, in my opinion. It's always branded strain, like, or change the name to call it sound, like make it sound, exclusive or expensive,
Really? So that's a trend out there out in
I mean,
Amsterdam.
yeah. And, going back to, not even going back to the conversation, but starting the conversation of spray packs. Like, I remember going to Amsterdam and there'll be a few shops that would sell like vanilla kush, and it was just like vanilla terps or vanilla pods, even like maybe real
When
vanilla.
was this? That's
it was
interesting.
just,
When was this? What year are we talking?
Bro, if you go there now, you can probably find it.
Really?
I think at Popeyes.
So
on the
let
same
me
street
ask
as
you
Barney's.
this: is that where the whole fucking spray terps comes from? Is that
I think Popeyes was like, nah, it's been going on for it. I know people try and claim it, like everyone claims everything in it, but I think it's been going on. It's been going on. I remember when I was like 15, 16.
Can I see one of those torches?
I had like my one of my family members even. He was like, I got this cherry haze. Like cherry haze, like I know, this is like before lemon haze even, cherry haze. Like, let me have a look at it. And it was like soaking wet, probably dried for a day. And then they would bring it in like tins, and inside the tin would be like, what you have in your car? Like but the can of air freshener, and it's got like the rockwool inside with the terp. It's like an air freshener. You have them here too. They sell them in the gas station.
Okay, yeah. I think I know.
And they would put the air freshener in the middle and then close the tin, and then it would be like, I don't know, 4 zips, and it would be like only because
This is red.
the people I knew were doing it, I would see the can that they would put inside. And I was like 15, 16 then. So like, I think the idea of that has been around for a very long time, but I think they're doing it on a whole different scale and level.
Yeah, I only heard of spray terps recently, and I was like, who the fuck is spraying
Right,
shit on
right.
their weed?
When you have like the bubble gum, I remember when I first came here, bubble gum cookies was like the first one that I'd seen that was like, that reminded me of the cherry haze, like, wow, these men are spraying like some terp fragrance and making it smell like bubble gum. And
That's just crazy to me. I don't know. I'm such a pure weed smoker, so to me, like, to tamper with it in any way, shape, or form and put anything artificial on it, it's just
That's the
like,
only thing you don't like about the UK is all the spliffs.
yeah,
I mean,
for me, that's like blasphemy. It's
I
like,
mean, it's
it's
like
like,
the
why are
blunts.
you ruining your weed, dude?
you lot smoke blunts.
No, I don't. I did. I mean, shit.
I mean, when I first come California, no one smoked with papers. Honestly, it was like a small percentage.
Yeah.
And then I think the last like 5-6 years, it's gone that way.
it was 2015
But
for me.
spliffs are not for me, no.
Yeah, it was 2015 for me. I quit the blunts, but I mean, I went through the whole, Garcia Vegas to Phillies to Dutches to Swishers, Woods, everything.
But you also got off of cigarettes, which is like
Yeah.
why you kind of stay away from blunts too,
Yeah.
just so you don't start fiending and
I
shit.
mean, it's just it's the same thing, really. You
Yeah.
just got to learn to separate it, I suppose. Like, if you're gonna smoke tobacco,
It's definitely
then,
a different high too.
just smoke tobacco.
So what's
yeah,
up with?
it's chemical reaction, isn't it?
I like the high
Molecules
more,
change.
to be honest.
It's more intense.
It's more uplifting too. Like it's not as stony and like
Right.
couch lock. It kind of keeps you
feel-
going.
I think it does the opposite to me. I think it puts me down.
Well, it depends. When I first start up again,
So-
then it just gets me the spins and shit. But
that's the same as it does for me. It
when I
puts
get
me
used
down.
to it though, then
Yeah,
it
like,
kind
I
of
mean, in New
up.
York they smoke with grabber. It's kind of the same. So I'm like, when
Yeah.
I go out there, I'm with the homies. They're like, "Yo, man, try the grabber." And
So
I'm like,
are you
I
still-
can't breathe.
Yeah, no,
I'm saying, I can't breathe.
once you get past that first little sesh, I feel like it helps. But introducing the lungs to tobacco again for the first time, every time I do it, it just fucking gets me going.
Yeah, it's harsh because my lungs aren't used to it anymore. So then when you actually do you do smoke something with it, you can feel the difference immediately.
Yeah. So are you up to date with the UK scene right now? Everything happening cannabis wise over there?
I mean, yeah, I keep a close eye out on
Are you
what's
fucking
going
with
on.
it? Are you gonna fuck around over there? Like in terms of like, isn't it going medical and all that
I
shit right
mean,
now?
Personally, I don't really agree. Like, we as a group don't really agree with like a lot of these like license agreement deals that are on offer.
Yeah.
I think it's like too early in the game to like make a decision on who's gonna control our brand overseas. You know,
Right.
That's just a whole different
Scary
conversation.
shit.
Like, yeah, like I mean, I see other brands doing it. That's cool. I respect what's going on, but yeah, if anything, like I'd rather just wait and see where these people kind of end up with
Where
it.
everybody
And
lands,
If it makes
right.
sense, right, then I might think about it. But honestly, like our real main focus is just like crushing the LA market, the California market, staying ahead. and
Which you guys have been doing for some fucking
Right.
period of time
No,
now.
I appreciate
yeah,
that.
dude.
Yeah. It's a lot
Yeah.
of people on X always talking shit, dude.
I mean, yeah,
On
they're gonna
Tenco,
talk.
but it's like-
They're gonna talk that regardless, man.
Yeah. No matter
I think
what.
that just
yeah.
comes with anything that you do that has, or not just you, just anybody does anything
Right, and
that
then
has
you-
some success.
Right,
It
right.
just kind of comes with the territory. You got to understand that there's going to be people that are going to talk shit about you for
Exactly.
reasons X, Y, and Z or whatever. You just got to, as a brand, learn to fucking, roll with the punches and keep moving, dude, because you can't let the haters fucking, stop you from fucking doing the shit that you want to do.
Right. I agree. I mean,
If they knew how much it helped, though, they probably wouldn't be hating. I don't think people realize
I mean, the
Like,
truth is, yeah,
the hate.
like this is the weed business, right? So like, it's all about the plant.
Yeah.
Like the negative energy that people do bring to the game, in my opinion, is like I just sit back and kind of like stay away from that. That
Yeah.
Like we just really like that can bring you into a different spiral if you focus on like it's the ego, right? It's like you win like you win an award and you think you're the guy, you think you're the man, or like you sold so much whatever and now you're the
You
like-
started moving boxes, and now
right
you're the
now
man.
your name's ringing bells and like everyone's talking your name and like you it happens to everyone, like all of us.
Yeah.
There's no denying that. And I think just like what's the right word, just like discipline, really.
Yeah.
Like if you stay disciplined within yourself and not let that distract you. I mean, we're so busy, to be honest. Like I'm not really on Twitter. I've only just been on it. I've just signed up. Like my first post was like not even 8 months ago. Was when we released the crab legs the first time. It was kind of like, let me just jump on X. Everyone's kind of heading that way. But for me to sit down, like you do get tied into it. You start scrolling. But like there's a lot of negative energy on X.
There
Yeah,
is.
Like,
it is.
and
I think
like,
a lot of people started to gravitate towards there though because fucking IG is just taking down everybody's accounts.
I mean, it's just clout, isn't it? It's like, let's talk shit and then we're going to get more likes type vibe.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like he who can talk the most will get the most likes. But it's like, I think that approach is cool. But if you want to like,
Try and build something.
right, everlasting and like legendary, like that's kind of like what's the right word? Like just
Counterintuitive.
keeping like, it's all about your legacy, right?
Yeah.
So like keeping that legacy clean and like providing for the people around you and like making sure that, you know, everyone's good around you on top of it is really, yeah, it's just kind of like that.
Yeah, it's we kind of ride a middle ground because we're not growers, right? So we're like, okay, our job is to stir conversation around
Right.
the
We need
connoisseur
more peace in the
topic,
game.
right?
We need more peace and love in the game, you know? That's
Yeah,
the truth.
yeah. Well,
But I get the like the drama, you know what I'm saying? Controversy sells, right?
well, there's a difference though. Like, if you're just like say rage baiting, like
Right.
say you say some shit you know isn't true, but you just
And
want
you're
to
just doing
spark
it
some
just to
shit up.
fucking spark some. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the shit where, you know, for me, it's like, all right, I really think this is something we should talk about as a community. Let me find the most engaging way to bring it up now, and then spin
Right,
conversation.
no, it makes sense.
You know what I
It's
mean?
the new world.
But the rage bait
new
is
world.
like is heavy, yeah. And there's people, their entire identity. There's people on X where their entire identity
Right,
is to
right.
just be on there trying to shit on anyone they possibly can at any time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then they get a bunch of likes. You know, like if they get like say they get you know.
I
Say
think we-
somebody hates Be Easy, right?
I think we
Like right away, it's like
I think the focus
everyone's
is
gonna like me
marketing,
now.
branding, and great product. Like that's the focus of what we need to be focusing on. Like
Yeah.
everything else to us, like we'll let that do the talking, and then everything else can stay on Twitter. You know
The
what I'm saying?
fireweed and the marketing is definitely what moves the needle. At
Right,
the end of the day,
100%.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
It's
what
the
yeah, it's
inside
what-
and the outside.
Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want online. If that shit is smoking, that
Right.
shit is smoking.
I
You
mean,
know what
yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that's the goal, that's the focus, you know, that's the mission. So it's really like we all feel some type of way sometimes, you know, and like we want to vent out on Instagram or Twitter and
Yeah, nobody's innocent.
yeah, but
On-
like,
on the
you
internet.
you just gotta like have that discipline to like not even react. Really,
So that's
Yeah.
how
you
I
know?
am, sis.
Right.
He's too old school.
I'm
He
just
just
so old,
Yeah, I
bro,
think
that,
I'm
you know,
old school as well,
You
man.
know, my kids are teenagers. I'm in my 40s. I'm over here like, bro, what business do
I'll
I
go off
have
on the
on
internet,
here
dude.
talking to somebody that I'm never gonna see, that I know wouldn't say this to my face?
Right,
like,
right.
what's the point in this? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I really don't. I don't let shit get to me.
I mean,
if,
you know-
if I see something that's like talking shit, I'll send it to Adam, and Adam will go, "Let me get in on this."
Yeah, come on now.
I mean, you know,
I'm
like
not a grower. I got time.
the consumer in this business, like me myself, we're like the most snobby,
Oh,
ruthless.
100%.
you
100%.
know,
Yeah.
We're ready to like, you know, I remember just all the time when people show me weed and it's not that good, my response used to be like, oh, that's dead. In front of that grower and, you know, in front of whoever's representing it. And then like after a while, I'm like, you know, I shouldn't say it that way. But that's just like, that's not because it's nothing personal. It's like, that's just how I feel about that tree.
Right.
It's like, you're still my guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
the biggest
Yeah.
thing with
you
us
can
with this
fall out
whole
with
thing.
people like that.
Is, you know, we have, you know, most people are cool, but, you know, we'll do something and then,
Yeah.
you know, someone will get super upset with us. And it's like, bro, we're not talking about you or your character, or like
Right,
who
right.
you are as a person. Like, we're talking about the weed that we just smoked. Like, it's about a plant. It's not about you personally. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nah, yeah, exactly.
We would imagine you are a hard fucking working, you know, good.
You know
dude,
what?
I'm
It's
saying?
funny to
Like,
say is it's so much harder to grow boof than it is to do what we do.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's never a testament of like, yo, like it's just we were sitting there as consumers. We're sitting there smoking through some shit that somebody hyped up and it was boof.
Right.
And over, and we were like, fuck this, dude.
Yeah,
Somebody's
what
you
are we
can't
doing?
keep getting away with this, dude. And
Yeah.
so like we just are like, well, let's normalize being able to talk objectively about some weed and then in the next breath, just be homies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Completely disagree about the weed, and then boom, and then we're carrying on as friends.
We
Like,
used to be like that till we like became like fully integrated and started, you know, cultivating everything ourselves. And you realize that in this field, in this business, in this industry, it's like the wine industry. It's a batch to batch industry.
Of course.
So like, you know, keeping on top of every single batch is you know, when you're in LA and you're fighting the climate, you're fighting the heat.
Well,
You know,
it's
there's so
a,
many that tea looks good.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think you guys got yours right there. If you-
oh, damn.
You're fighting issues, you know, so it's like
You guys just left me out, huh? Fuck Paul.
yeah, you
right here.
You know,
Oh, that's me.
I'm good.
You like we did get there in the end. You know, it's a learning curve. Every day is a battle. So
Yeah. He can't
Is that
see
my
it because the
tea?
mask.
I can't see with a mask. Yeah,
He's all
yeah.
sitting there passing you for how long?
I got like a
No, yeah, but you
8%
always get
vision.
better on the internet, dude. It's a learning curve. But yeah, you know, we had to bring some tea on, dude, for this episode.
Yeah, we can't.
Of
Have
course,
Stacks in the building with
Pinkies
no
up.
tea.
Cheers.
Made with Saratoga, of course. Apparently I didn't put enough in there, but it's good. I'm not really a tea guy, but Paul
It's fucking, yeah, I'm taking a while, dude.
has some tea.
This
Maybe
is-
you need a sip of some
Maybe
tea.
I do. Maybe, you
This
know
is
what,
my
Stacks?
official
Maybe-
palate cleanser.
Is this what I need
Okay.
right here, Stacks? This is going to help me out?
Yeah, it's gonna clean the palate. There's no sugar in there, but we'll survive.
Yep.
We've been there.
Okay.
So we
How's
came
that?
up
You fucking with that?
to knock
fuck with it,
knock
dude.
on the neighbor's
He
door
busts
for
out an
sugar.
accent right away.
Well, actually,
Yeah, hey, by the way, Saratoga, dude, just in case you guys are watching, what's up, dude? Tea made just with Saratoga. This is my last free promo, guys. Okay, you're gonna have to cough it up after this.
what you call it, Stacks? The Queen's tea? Drink it like the Queen?
Queen's juice.
The Queen's juice. There you go.
Yeah, we're all about
Rest
the
in
tea on
peace.
this show.
I'm not getting into politics or the royal family. Like, I don't really follow none of that. So.
Oh, that was our
Yeah.
next topic, dude.
Nah. Yeah,
Yeah, fucking okay. So
I get it all the
from
time.
you say what?
I get it all the time.
I will say that it is a trip to, like, when you as an American, at least, you know, when we look into like the matriarch and how it works over there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just a lot different than it is here.
It is, yeah.
It's a trip, dude. It must be different growing up over there, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to being here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different environment. But it's just like, yeah, I suppose it's what certain etiquette gives you certain. But it's like here as well, you know. It's like,
There's certain people you can't talk to a certain way and stuff like that.
I mean,
Same thing.
yeah, it's exactly the same, bro. Like, it's just the same. You know,
Just more rain.
It's just and it's kind of like you know what, New York and London have the craziest similarity.
Yeah.
Like, everyone I speak to that all my rapper friends that are from London, they go to New York, they got visas, that, you know, everyone is like, bro, it's like being in the end. It's the same vibe, same energy.
funny you say that.
The buildings look the same.
The smokers are similar too.
Right, they're using
They're
rolling
assholes
spliffs.
and picky. You know what I'm
They're-
saying?
they're hard
And I
work.
like it.
No, I mean,
My favorite
exactly.
type of smokers.
Yeah, that's right. It just levels you up as a, you know, being around them guys and
Yeah, no, because the farther away from Cali you get, the more that shit costs, and the more picky you get about it as you're paying that much, and like the higher your standards end up
Right,
getting.
right.
So as you go across the country and then across the pond, it's like, bro, that shit better be fire because I just paid whatever
Well,
the
yeah,
fuck for it.
100%.
You know, and Cali, I feel like, you know, everybody talks about Cali as the most fire weed. But I'm going to be honest, and I get some hate for this. I don't think we have the top connoisseurs because they're just, it's
Right.
kind of a hippie culture out. Yeah, it's just fire, bro. It's just fire. Like everywhere else is like, no, fuck no. What the fuck
Right,
is
right.
that? Like,
I mean, like, it's the smoking experience, isn't it? It's the,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys have
The
always-
UK was definitely, for me at least, that was the first like super picky group of people that I ever dealt with.
right, for sure. Let's talk about White Ash.
yeah, let's talk about
and
that.
that phase of where the game transitioned to.
We came way
2000
later in.
I mean,
Right.
for me, it was a little bit earlier, but I would say 2017 is when the epidemic like really hit. Started to really hit like around the connected time.
Or hit
when
your
those
area
batches
and
yeah,
shit.
it hit my area, at least where I was.
Right.
When, you know, when Gelato and Biscotti and Smarties and Gushers and,
was
you know,
familiar,
when,
yeah.
when all that
What
was
year did you
just-
drop the chart? The ash
Um,
chart. I'm curious.
That was an idea of mine for at least 2 or 3 years before
Okay.
we dropped that. But,
When did you conceive it and when did you drop
when
it?
did we drop it? When did Tenco come out? 2019. It was originally, I'm not going to say that actually, because I'm still going to do it. The original concept wasn't going to be on the bag. It was completely something else.
Okay.
And then me and Jerry were whipping up, you know, new ideas at the time. I'm like, yo, let's put this chart on the packaging. So for people to kind of like go on social media and then judge the ash. And that would just, that just went crazy viral.
Yeah,
Like, and
yeah.
it was at that time, I mean, we was White Ash way before, you know, shout out White Ash gang. That's my homie from back home. And he, you know, him, like, there's a lot of people that push that movement. And, you know, some people didn't agree, some people did agree. And then like, but as time's gone by, more and more people are agreeing. They're understanding that this is not just the reason, but part of the reason why all the boxes are getting checked.
Yeah,
you know?
like even if it's not the reason, it's a byproduct of that batch. When that
Right.
batch hits, the ash happens to be white.
It
You know what
doesn't
I mean?
mean that it tastes unbelievable when
Yeah.
and you know, it's burning clear. But there's
Yeah.
other factors to clean ash too. Like there's
structure.
many ways to grow, you know. So people add in cow mag into their tanks during flush, or like people are tapering, you know, before they get to the end of the, you know, so they don't have to flush all the way, you know, 6-day flush, 5-day flush. And then it's just like the science sometimes behind it is a little bit like, it turns people's, you know, mind in a different direction.
Not as
like,
simple as just white
right,
ash.
and they're just like, you just got to keep to the, like, just the 2-week flush, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just stick to the old school way, because you want the plant to die, you want the roots to lock. You want that, you know, you want the nutrients to just, you know. And then again, it's the cure is an art. There's more applied to this than what people just think. It's like,
And then I hear people say that they don't flush at all and shit. They just
that's
finish it. And then
crazy,
they
yeah.
have bone white ash with crazy flavor. And I'm like, what the fuck is it? I
Right.
don't know. I'm just a dumb consumer that's smoking this shit.
I
dude.
mean, a lot of these
Easy for
guys
me.
on a smaller scale, they're growing in like a garage or a house, right?
Right.
So they, you know, not everyone's, you know, a lot of people, I'm hearing like a lot of people use tap water or water
Yeah, that's crazy.
from the, you know, because it has its high level of calcium. So that, you know, whoever's doing that method, right, is creating ash that burns great as well. Like they don't even have an RO tank, you know. So like,
Right.
again, there's ways to skin a cat, but
Yeah, and I think we kind of hit like we were kind of a byproduct of what you guys were pushing in this
Right.
in the white ash thing, because you know I first linked up with him and I wasn't paying attention to ashes at all, and my first doink with him, his shit was just burning immaculately perfect. It was
Right,
some
right.
RS11, and I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck? And I didn't notice the ash until I hit it, and it was just perfectly
Right.
smooth and pure and everything you want it to be. And I literally blew a fat cloud out, and I was like, did I get any smoke? Like I see smoke, but like this was perfect. And then you just happen to also notice, oh, when it hits like that, it's usually white ash. But back then, when
Right.
white ash hit, it's because it was fire.
Thank you. That's what I was just about to say. So
Nowadays, everybody forces it, and now it all
Right.
tastes like chalk and
When-
mineral
yeah,
and
that
bullshit.
profile stuff
when white ash
disappearing.
first started coming to big thing, it was a byproduct of fireweed.
Right,
Then
exactly.
people realized that people were looking at ash and started to try to achieve white
Achieve
ash,
that, right,
and then it no
right.
longer became okay that just needs
100%.
fire. It
Yeah,
means that can be
80%
fake
of white
now
ash
as
is
well.
trash
Yeah,
now.
that's
Yeah,
I mean,
honestly.
yeah, that's why it's important to, like, you know, 0 EC all the way for a couple of days even after, and then literally just getting it perfectly clean, like
Right.
in a natural way. And that I'm just a weed man. I just love weed.
Right.
That inhale when it's super smooth and super, like, there's no back. You guys say that, you know, you call it background noise,
yeah.
right?
The
When it's just
false,
like you're
yeah.
smoking oxygen.
Right.
And it's, but the terp profile's just lingering, right?
Right.
And the ash is glowing. It's like you could be anywhere in the world, and you look at that, and there's some level of satisfaction.
Exactly, dude. And
Right.
you don't understand that until you
Right.
experience it fully next to what else you
100%.
thought was fire before.
100%.
And then you side by it and you're like, this is literally that much better. What the
Right.
fuck? We have to change a battery real quick. So we're going to get to the doink. And let's talk some
Shout
shit
out
on.
to the tea, bro.
Yo,
This is the
one
dopest
love, man.
experience. Never
You
done
like it?
Yeah, I've never done it. It's
Okay.
dope. I like it. I mean, I've
It's
had
good.
tea before, but not
Right.
the English tea this
Yeah,
way. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah, it's fire, dude.
It does. It cleans the palate, and you know, the next pull is tasting as good as when you first lit the joint.
tastes hella good too.
Yeah,
it's
great.
just an enjoyable tea.
We're going to change the order of things. We're going to get right into talking shit on Paul's doink real quick.
Are you even in the Doink cam? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, come on, you know, dude. I'm a fucking pro at this shit. So I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was super happy. Everything was looking good. And then we get over here to the final doinks of the competition, and you're disrespecting Preferred Garden again, dude. Jiminy
I'm
Christmas.
gonna keep it real. I was having a little struggle over here. I'm pretty sure everybody saw that. I was having a little struggle on those, so I'm just glad they came out because I was struggling over here.
On the flip side of it, I will say with how much you were struggling, this
So
is
I
looking
don't
pretty
know if you see
fucking
that, but
impeccable,
when I
dude.
just got here right before you guys got here. I sat down, and he goes, "Can you sit over there to make sure it looks cool?" And I go, "Yeah." And I go over like this, and my finger
Oh,
gets
no
mashed
way.
inside of it. So I literally been sitting here with the fucked up finger trying to figure this out the whole time.
Basically acting like a pussy, dude. Over a finger, dude. But man,
they
you
don't
need to
work
roll the
like
ball.
You know what I'm saying?
They hurt the most. Them little.
If I wasn't rolling, I'd be fine. But I'm like, damn, I gotta roll something with this fucking swollen thing.
You gotta
right
hit
now?
up Dave and try to get some triactin.
Nope, that's all for you, dude. Keep that all for you, bro.
Let's see here. So I will say great roll though for getting a little boo-boo on your finger there. Let's see the fucking blue corner, a little bit of disrespect on the logo, but dude, you did justice to the Zushi papers. Things are looking fantastic here. A little bit of dimplage by the lower abdomen there, right above the hip, but nothing but the slightest cellulite in your fire.
I fuck with Sturt so much for that.
Yeah, not like you got
Not like
fucking
you got
other-
9 other fingers or anything.
to roll with. But yeah, structure is a huge one too, Jamal. I totally agree. Shout out Malik. How's your doinks looking over there?
Yeah, good.
Pretty mediocre, or
Good in the oven.
so let's fucking, shall we get into it, dude? We got the doinks rolled finally. We can just, I guess, dive in.
Let's get into the rules, and then we'll get into the tail of the tape.
Oh, you know what, dude? What am I talking about?
Oh, duh,
we got Bruce Buffer in the house
doing here?
today. So we'll let Bruce Buffer bring us in. We'll talk about the rules a little bit more in depth in a second. But for now, let's get the fuck into it, dude. Let's let Bruce Buffer bring us in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the 2025 PSL Dessert Bracket, sanctioned by the Proper Smoke League, produced by Sean Andrusick. Our special guest judge scoring this contest tableside, 3-time Olympics champion, Stax, founder of Tenco and Sushi. And when the action begins, our referees in charge of the smoke sesh, Adam and Paul from Proper Doinks. This bracket is brought to you by Elements Papers, Raw Papers, Faven Lighting, Grove Bags, and Drip Hydro. And now, for PSL fans in attendance and watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the Proper Doink Studio in Sacramento, California. It's time! 3 rounds of action based on the longevity of flavor and smoothness for $10,000 and the PSL Proper Cup Dessert Bracket Championship of the World. Introducing first, growing out of the blue corner, a recreational grower with an impressive record of 7 wins and 1 defeat. He will be dueling Honey Bananas, harvested July 1st, representing Kalamazoo, Michigan, growing pains. Introducing his opponent, growing out of the red corner with an impressive record of 7 wins and 1 defeat. He will be dueling Woodzy, harvested June 9th, representing Fort Bragg, California, worldwide.
Shout out fucking Bruce, dude.
Shit gets me hyped up.
It does, dude.
That shit gets me hyped up every time. Never gets old. Big thanks to Bruce
Yeah.
for making his way over to Fairfield. I'm just kidding. But let's get into, I guess, the lighting, dude. He did the rules for us.
Yep.
We don't got shit to do now, dude. Let's see.
Congratulations
use,
to both fucking competitors for making it this far. This was the biggest bracket that we've done, like, by a
Numbers.
lot.
Yeah.
And to make it through this many different opponents to get to the finals was a huge feat. So, congratulations to both.
And real talk, I don't think either finalist I have anything like that I can really say It's just this
No.
is gonna come down to nuances of like excellence. Like
yeah,
all
it's
of
just
it
gonna
is
come
insane.
down to whose is performing a little bit better in what category.
Yeah, for sure.
But all right, Scrap, bring us in. Rest in
Master
peace, young
Shadow
King
boxing.
Dave.
It's fucking nice out. Who's trying to chill, smoke some loud? Feel me? I got loud. Hit my line. Either DM me or hit my line, bro. I got loud. I'm trying to smoke. Out here in Amish, smoking big doinks in Amish. Big old doinks. Big old doinks. Gang. Gang. Just trying to roll through. I got Marlboro Menthols, I got Swishers, and I got doinks. Yeah, we out here, smoking out here. Big doinks. Yo, me and Will Leandro out here smoking doinks on the block, gang. You see, 30,000 people about to see Will Leandro with that doinks. 30,000 people. GB Weebies, I'm going to be looking fresh as fuck, smoking doinks all day. Getting pot zoned off the stinky, blinky skunk. Fuck 12. Out here smoking $100 bill doinks. Big doink kid. My sour diesel darker than broccoli. Cream of the crop, homie, don't make yourself a moxie. It's fucking nice out. Who's trying to chill, smoke some loud? Feel me? I got loud.
Oh, he's over here got the light bolt up.
Right?
Yeah, you are. We're just impressed because you're one man lighting two doinks.
Oh.
We're two men lighting two doinks.
I know somebody in the chat's gonna.
What's that?
Is the lapel ring?
Hey, what did
Oh, shit.
go up a little bit, Sean, please? What did he say?
Something.
Right. What did Flacco say right there?
I don't even get that. Dude.
The chef. He's like, we're not gonna wait
Oh.
for the chef.
Yeah, we don't know if he wants
there's
to
a
name
few
out
in
there.
here that are wild that you got to look out for. Lordy Flacco, IDP Greasy.
Here you go.
There's a
Oh, wow.
few people you got to look out for.
Nice flavor off the red corner from my first rip. The chef coat is kind of dripping. Yeah. All right. I knew somebody was going to say something sus about the how many men on one doink. Should have thrown a pause in there just because. All right, guys. This is where we get a little more focused. We're in the finals, reputations, and $10,000 is on the line. So we're about to nerd the fuck out here. First thoughts between the two out the gate. What are we thinking?
They're both fucking amazing is the first thing that I think. But beyond them both being amazing, intensity and stain, and I would even say smoothness right out the gate is immediately apparent for me for growing pains. It's not that this isn't loud and smooth, because it is.
Yeah, we're talking
It's
9.6 and
it's just
9.4.
a little
type
louder
shit.
and a little smoother.
Okay, interesting. What about you, Zach?
I think the smoothness and I would say the flavor intensity. Are we going the right way here?
Yeah.
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 Jump
Well,
in the gun.
there's no
Yeah,
order,
okay,
but
yeah.
Okay, so I would say
it's a lot of
that
categories.
the growing pains at the moment is performing in terms of like smoothness and profile.
Okay.
Okay.
Got you.
Like your personal preference might be
No,
towards
but I've
the.
just only had two pulls.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
each,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Spend some time with her.
yeah, I do like the profile coming from Woodzy.
the Woodzy as well. Yeah, they're both
That's my
fire.
personal subjective favorite is
Yeah.
the Woodsy Terps.
Yeah, because
but the
flavor
intensity
profile,
is
that's
so
my
crazy.
favorite.
Right.
Yeah, that's my favorite flavor profile.
Like generally, yeah, it's tough on the jump. You gotta keep smoking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
why
sure.
it's like when people just decide in a competition off of like a bong rip or something like that, I'm like, bro, what? I got to sit down when two things are really good. I got to sit down for
Or
30
in a
minutes
room
with
with
them.
800
You know what I mean?
different things smoking at the same time in a tacked room, and you're trying to figure out what you like. It's tough to do.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, like It's not like this honey bananas is my favorite terp profile. Some may love it, some may hate it. I don't know.
Buy it though. I know what you mean.
Yeah, but it's just so. It's like drinking juice, bro. It's like after I'm done hitting it, I feel like I just drank juice and it's still lingering in my mouth. You know what I mean?
No, he did not use a different grinder. I actually rolled those. Yeah, Adam grinded it and I rolled them. Thank you, Scrap.
Yeah, bro. I mean, hold on. Smoothness, intensity, stain. They're both very accurate.
Mario, it's sorry.
And they're both very pure, but I'm having trouble giving a category to.
Am I bugging? Am I the only one in this room who's heard the term tacked out for a room?
Wait, has heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Mario's acting like it's crazy right now. He's like, torch.
Are those loose at all, or I can't tell?
No.
Just be careful, just in case. Yeah, I think we can. I think. What did you say, Sean? He was charging the wrong one. We're having some technical difficulty. But so okay. So when we had two people on before, it was Good Pizza and First Smoke, who both had some equipment they brought, and then we forgot we don't have that equipment anymore. So
this reminds me of like the original Golden State Banana, that profile that's nice. There's like a nice profile there but that's like I don't see that around anymore. Shout out Nick, but it's got a similarity to that.
which one are you talking about?
The growing pains.
The growing
Which
pains.
is what I like. I like that.
Yeah, and it's it's so unique. You know what I mean? I will say it's very fucking unique.
I mean, yeah, just for the fact that it's a hash string.
Yeah,
It's
I'm like,
performing
can
very-
we give this man some papaya? See what the fuck he
Right.
does with it? Like, what else?
Right.
What else could he fucking grow?
Mario, dude, I don't know what you asked Guamex or what he answered, but that's the little homie right there.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. He's talking with one of my actual boys. My
Are
my
they
best
dogging
friend's
each other?
little cousin that we helped raise is on. No, not at all.
Oh,
No, no.
okay. Yeah,
No,
y'all be
Mike's
cool,
not
dude.
like that.
Don't start fucking with Paul's family on here, bro.
nah,
He can take a lot, but
he's not that type of dude, though. Mike, yeah, my boy ain't gonna get in here and start talking shit.
then is he really a boy of yours?
100%. No, not like that.
Yeah, I think the Woodzy's that was the best hit I just had off the Woodzy. I
Right.
just think there's just in relative to each other, there's just an edge towards the growing pains in intensity, and I think that might be a genetic thing.
So right now, it's
You know?
not only intensity for me off those second rips that I just had where you guys were talking. I didn't want to interrupt, but right now for me, I have smooth. I mean, I don't know that there's and this is the thing that sucks. And I said it yesterday too, and I'm gonna fucking die on my horse with this. I have growing pains in every category for the first round, but it's not like growing pains is that much better than this.
Yeah, it's
it's
like
just that it's a little bit better in every category, and I can't see I can't honestly give this a category right now.
I'm trying, and what I would say is maybe like accuracy is the only thing, but then again, this is just also so accurate. So it's like we're talking about the difference between a 9.4 and a 9.6, or like a 9.5 and a 9.6. It's just I don't think that this genetic could be grown much better. And if it was, then I think it was the last batch that he grew, right before this.
I mean, no offense to anyone, everything can always be better.
Yeah. I
like
mean, I
this
guess
is-
everything can be
this-
better,
This has
right?
got a unique, like, if you want to call it Z, right?
Something
like-
Z with some bass behind it, though. It's
Yeah, I
like,
can taste like the OG cookie
there's
like,
something
on the back end slightly, almost like
The woods you're
Heavier.
talking about, right? Yeah.
Like this has a good stain.
Yeah.
It has a good stain.
Do we have the tail of the tape loaded that we can reference?
All right, we got a chef. We got the chef in the house now.
Oh yeah, lapelled up.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so
You want to introduce yourself?
we could jump back.
Sushi roller. There you go.
Are we good on the audio? Did you guys hear that? First name Zushi, last name Roller. Okay, that's all we need to know. Is there a blue Zushi Roller?
There you go.
Fact.
First, last, and middle. Is there a category you're thinking that the Woodzy is taking?
Are we in round one still, right? Have you judged round
We're
one
about
yet?
to be.
We're out of.
these are my
I'm
last
out of
hits.
round one. Those are his
He's
last
starting
ones. Yeah.
round two next.
So for round one, I'd give it to Growing Pains. Just because of the fact that there's a little background noise on
On the Woodzy.
Woodzy?
the Woodzy,
Yeah, like the slightest little like smoky, maybe some,
Like a
like if you're
tickle.
looking.
right?
Yeah.
But again, everything can change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's why the rounds are so
Both
important.
of these get better as they go, actually,
right.
and it's rare to have that trait in some weed. But both of these had better second rounds than they did first.
Yeah.
And notoriously, the fucking honey banana almost has better third than it does second. It changes into like a starburst, like
Right.
not starburst the strain, but starburst the candy, type vibe. So just gonna hit one more for the
So
road.
growing pains, we talked more about this, and I think we're closer to a 9.8, 9.9. So this is the thing. I'm gonna ask you the same question I
I'm
asked
going
Adam.
solid
Growing
9.7.
pains. What is wrong with it? I want to give me. I want to hear the argument
So,
for what it doesn't
I would love
have.
to hear. I would like to hear what you think. What? Because you know, everybody has a different perspective. What do
Well,
you think could be better on the growing pains? Like, what category on the board here is it lacking? I want to see if you have the same answer as me.
I want you to answer. Write it down.
Tell you right here.
I think
I
that
said it yesterday.
I mean, there could be a little more flavor there.
So mine was coat, like how Z does a mouth
I
coat.
can
Right,
translate
right.
the flavor as well.
Yeah, so it's
Stains.
depending on what flavor category you're talking about, but stain is crazy, intensity is crazy,
Right? Yeah. No, I agree.
but it could be, and that doesn't mean it doesn't have a fucking heavy mouth coat. But if I'm trying to be a dick and figure out why not to give it a 10, you know, I would say I've had things that were more coating. They were a heavier textured smoke. You know what I mean?
And this is a great pheno.
Yeah.
It's
It
a
is,
great-
and it's
a great
grown. That batch is grown.
Was it a
fucking
cut
amazing.
or a pheno growing pains? Let's get another Doink cam real quick. Oh, you're lucky I just dropped that ash because that motherfucker was leaning, dude.
you guys should have ads on that or odds on that.
Does the ash lean or not?
No, whether or not you drop dash.
Oh, well then just bet the house I'm gonna drop the ash, bro. What do you mean? Ain't no fucking fun bet there. But yeah, I mean, this is what a final should look like.
That
I
makes
feel
it
like.
even doper. Growing pains.
Oh, it's a pheno.
that makes it even
Interesting.
doper, dude. When it's something you hunted and yeah. Fuck,
How many
I fuck with it.
phenos did he go through, or how many seeds were popped?
Growing
good
pains? How
question.
many seeds were popped? Oh, you got it from Joe. Damn! Shout out LA Family Farms.
Joe punch in the air right now. I was playing. So nothing's changing for me except for I think maybe the smoothness might be widening. Like the difference in smoothness might be widening right now in the second. Oh, where the fuck? Oh, here. But I had a clean sweep, not by much in most
oh
categories,
shit!
but I had a clean sweep in the blue corner for the first round.
How the fuck does it do that, dude?
Just randomly start hitting. Watch when it ashes too. It'll like, and that goes against everything we believe in, but it'll just start kicking some fucking flavor also. What do we got rolled up over there? T-bone. Okay. More fresh T-bone?
Yeah.
Running it back. The fresh T-bone
the
makes its
fresh
way
of
to
the
this
pepper.
room again, dude.
That batch of T-bone that we had.
Facts.
Bro,
That
one
batch of
Doink was
T-bone you
like
gave us
finals
was
worthy.
Fucking crazy,
Phenomenal.
dude.
Was
The
that
first one, right?
the Olympics?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yes,
Olympics.
the
Yeah,
Olympics
but
one.
even the next one in
Right,
that
right.
competition, the first round, bone white, perfect texture, everything
Right,
crazy.
right.
The next round, nug to nug type shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't hitting the same, and it was just so fresh. It was pulling
Well, we
apart.
had a similar-
You're wild for entering that. That
We
was
just had a
You
that
know
was
what?
ballsy.
I was on the phone to you in the trim room, and it wasn't even trimmed. It was like hanging for I think about 10 days, less, and then I was literally trimming nugs off to come and meet you, like at that point. So it was like not only didn't cure up, it didn't hang for long enough. There was zero cure.
Yeah.
So for sure it moistened up. I mean, like no matter what you do at that point,
Yeah.
you've kind of like, fucked it up. You know?
I gave him like 10-minute burps, and I'm like, I feel like they should maybe get like an hour or some shit. You know, like they were.
Yeah, no,
peeling
especially
stem.
those particular strains, they they moisten up.
Yeah.
But yeah, they need a definite 2 week, and always like a
We had
week or
Doink, yeah.
two on the cure as well, depending on the strain. But yeah,
Right.
the longer you leave it hanging, in my opinion, is always where it needs to be, you know.
You know,
Sometimes scheduling.
there's something about people talk about too. There's something that happens right when the leaves fucking fold over the weed like
Right,
that.
right.
Like there's some type of a protective layer as it's in there drying and doing that.
Yeah.
I've heard growers. Jordan talks about this about selling weed that's untrimmed. He's like, because I think it would be better. I think the weed would be
It would
better if it
protect it,
wasn't
right.
trimmed and it was protected
They're like,
and
when you-
put in a bag and then sealed. And then when the customer gets it,
Right,
the
right.
customer peels the fucking leaf off and
That's
smokes
the
it.
way.
Because if you like damage a banana or a fruit or something, where does it start deteriorating first?
The fruit.
Right where you damaged
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? So it's like, why is weed any
Why
different?
damage it? Yeah,
People
why
walking
not
through
leave the leaves
grow
on?
rooms
Right.
squishing shit and like, bro, don't
I
even.
mean, yeah. I mean, there's so much. There's a lot of scientific evidence to prove what's going on at that moment. But I think it's a lot of like, definitely like sugar content. You know, the plant's still almost eating and releasing chlorophyll, right?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, yeah, getting it out as much as you can at the right. Every strain's different, you know.
Right.
Every strain needs a different temperature, humidity, you know,
Right.
time.
That's the weird thing too, is like
Almost
strain
impossible to
specific.
do.
What if Growing Pains just randomly has the setup for this honey bananas? Like under, sure, not every strain would like whatever happened to this. So it's like having to find not just what the dope program is, but specifically for every individual genetic you have to dial it in. Like
Right, right.
that's got to be a
I
disaster.
don't have anything changing in the third round.
I mean, yeah, that's part of that. That's what humbles you in this game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's figuring it out and understanding that, you know, there's always, I mean, yeah, even the best in the world have issues. Like
Oh,
there's-
yeah.
You know, it's never, this game is like never
Well,
a
and the-
straight journey.
Yeah, and the fact is, and we always say this too, nobody bats 1,000. It's just
Right,
it's
exactly.
too hard to do. You know what I'm saying? The best you can hope for is to do like what you and other people have done that have gotten you guys to the point that you're
Right.
at, which is consistently release fire. There has to be a consistency. Everybody's gonna have bad batches. That's understandable, you know,
Right.
especially as a consumer. But as a consumer, me looking in at it, not as a grower because I don't grow, but as a consumer looking in, I'm looking for the dude with the dopest batting record if I know where to spend my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the dude that has the history of consistency. And I'm like, that's probably the best place to spend my dough.
Sir? Not that
I
you
mean,
need it
look,
because
yeah, you say that as well, but then like, I know people that have had bad ones for years,
no, you're good.
No, you're good.
and you know, they come out of the woodwork.
We got to get a mini vac in here, dude. Just have that on
I
hand.
got one actually.
No, we're about to though.
Both the
So is
cherries
anything-
dropped at the same time.
Is anything changing for you in the third round? Like as you hit
I'm
these,
getting a little more background noise on the Woodzy.
yeah, smoothness. Is that
smoothest? Not. I'll give to. Gonna give it to.
you can hit him again if you want to.
I
Also,
have to give it to Growing Pains on the smoothness.
yeah. For me, I personally have a clean sweep on every category of every round, but just by a little in most of them. You know, the intensity is a lot different. I think purity. There was a little background.
I don't think.
I think the
Smoothness.
flavor. My bad.
No, you're good.
You're good. Go
I
ahead.
think the flavor intensity.
It's like an Izzy Pereira fight for me that went the distance. You know what I mean? Where it's
Yeah.
like somebody had a slight edge, but
You know what it is. I give respect to you guys because it is really difficult to smoke two strains at the same time.
yeah,
is,
focus on all the
right?
different
Because
shit.
the way, yeah, I mean, the way your palate gets coated, it's like
Mm-hmm.
when you're in the grow room and you're smelling all these different phenos and different strains, right? After the 50th one, everything kind of not smells the same, but it's your
But yeah, everything smells
you're
like weed at
losing
that
your,
point,
you're
yeah.
losing
Yeah.
it, you know.
Certain
kinda.
things overwhelm each other.
right? They do.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of why it's like a fight.
And that's why we've
Some
noticed we can
strains
only
do
do
that.
Yeah, we
The
can only do
concept what
two.
makes complete sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like a UFC battle in a way. You know?
Yeah, it's
Not
like
every
and
fighter has a great day. you
and
know?
they all have their advantages.
Right.
Specifically, like wrestling, stand up. Like some strains, like lemon, have stain, and some shit like Z has coat or candy has
Right,
coat.
right.
Some of them have both. You know what I mean? Some of them have longevity. Some of them are like, you know, better for high. But like they all come into the fucking center and just square off, dude. And may the best, what we try to do is is there anything else that you think we can notice about smoke quality that's not on this list? Because we just try to rack our brain like, what could we add to this? What's another perspective?
We want it to be about the weed. We try to take all of our, because like we said, preference-wise, if you were to hand me both of those in a sesh outside of this setting, I'd grab the Z, hit it, grab the banana, and be like, oh, damn, that's crazy for a banana. Here. And I'd keep smoking the Z, because that's my preference.
This batch, I'd be like, yeah, keep that Z, but let me keep hitting that too. You know what I mean? I'm not giving this up, but let me fucking bring that over here,
So, we just want to be as objective as we can.
But like, do you see a category? Is there an angle that you look at smoke quality that isn't on here that we could add? We try to ask a lot of people that like what's the weird ways you look at it?
So it would be, you ask me these questions when I'm.
Yeah, no, and if there's not, I mean,
I'm hella doinks.
I haven't heard another perspective. We try to look at every possible way and angle to look at it and just make that the criteria and let the cards fall.
I think you're right there. I think maybe flavor intensity, mouth stain. So like mouth stain and mouth coat is like almost the same.
Kind of, but it's different. So stain is like how long
linger.
the flavor lingers.
Like mouth linger. What?
Coat isn't immediately.
Coat is more of
it's
a
texture of the smoke.
It's like, so is the smoke like a wispy kind of like airy smoke, or is it something that's like a syrup that feels like it coats your
like
entire
vapor,
mouth?
like more vapor
so
than
it's more
smoke.
of the texture of the
Like
smoke.
a
More
thickness.
substantial.
Yes,
the
the
thickness of the
texture of the
smoke.
smoke, correct.
Yeah. How much vapor is packed into that smoke, or is it thin and wispy and fucking smoky? You know what I mean? Instead of vapory. So like lemon is freakishly staining. Any citrus terps and shit, super high stain.
Right.
But Z is heavy coat. Candy is heavy coat. It's got this like thick, powdery, soft texture to it. Whereas sometimes the stain can be empty, but it can be intense.
Yeah.
So it's like there's so many little different ways. Like something can be super pure, but it could be very not intense at all and light. But there's no background noise
So
and it's
you-
accurate.
Yeah.
I think that with smoothness comes harshness.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. We could have like a harshness fucking.
Right.
But is that
That's
like a
interesting.
negative
So it
point
could
if you
be-
get harshness?
That's a good point.
So it has to
mean-
be a minus point then if it's harshness, because harshness isn't a good thing.
Right. That could be a
well,
minus.
let's look at it right here. Pull up the Doink cam.
Well, it could be, I mean, yeah.
Well, we're
It-
because look,
the way
we're
that
not in
you're-
here trying to tear people down. You know, like at the end of the day, like as much as people probably think that's what we like to do, that's how we come off on
No,
the
no,
internet.
So look
we
right
really,
here
that's
real
not
quick.
that's not our goal. You know.
Right here, you can see smoking 7.9 or less.
Then
that's
then
losing
we take
a point,
So
right?
if we feel like, damn, it's not even an 8.
If it's
like,
harsh,
not even good,
it's
then
not an 8
automatically
then.
loses one. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can't be an 8 and harsh. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, it plays a factor.
But a
then-
harshness thing is an interesting category. But it's points 1, right? So do you win the harshness
So
round?
you should have background.
Background. So background is purity.
That's purity. So is there background noise or is it pure?
It's which one's more pure, but background could be a negative point.
and
you know
so
what I mean?
could harshness.
I guess it's what's the categories you're trying to achieve, and then who
Right.
does better in that category. But we would like to add in like seeded. We just added after this competition. If it's seeded, that's minus a point per
Yeah.
round. It's like a foul. You know what I mean?
In a way,
But you can
yeah.
still compete. We'll pick the seeds out. Fuck it. You know, kind of thing.
Chat's got to be going wild. All I see is Fent Hole is crazy. One hitter quitter
does
is
the chat think?
diabolical.
Oh yeah, what chat? What do you guys think, dude? Is there anything if you've been watching along where you're like, yo, this show would be way better if they added this? And don't tell me what the high is like, okay?
Our
I don't
chat
wanna-
is
Look.
wild, dude.
Don't want to hear it, dude. We're fucking smoking 2 things at the same time. I'm on a salad high right now. I'm
Right.
feeling a couple different ways, you know, most of the time. But I feel like this honey banana. So you know how a lot of flavorful shit just doesn't really hit like that. I feel like this does. I feel
Yeah.
like every hit, I could probably hit it right now, probably still be fire. And every hit just has like substance to it. It doesn't feel empty or air pack.
I mean, yeah. These
Still tastes like a
hashy
Starburst.
strains, these papayas, these honey bananas, no one's really dialed those in the flower world, you know.
That's
So-
inspiring.
That's,
shit
I think, the
right
biggest thing that tripped me out, because I've been around for a while,
Right.
dude, and like I've smoked so much banana, but I've never had any banana that I liked. it would have flavor, but it would be harsh, you know, or it wouldn't have that much flavor and it would be smooth. And it's like,
I've never seen it burn clean.
yeah, I can never just get it to where like it was something I liked. So I honestly gave up on it. I gave up on the strain, just like I've given up on Purple Punch and a lot of everything, other things. You know, I just give up on it. I'm like, there's no way it's never going to be good.
It's like that. It was just that time period when it was great, when it just came and went.
Yeah.
You know, like I think it was about 2016, maybe 2015, 2016, 2017.
When Golden State Banana was really big.
Right. And there was a few others that were like,
They were doing the
was it
Manzanita
Crown
apple
Extracts?
back then. They had other things too, right? Didn't they? Golden State Banana.
I'm not sure. I know. Shout out Nick. I know that that's what he was always. You know, that was his sushi. You know.
Yeah.
I've had some batches. I mean, cool, just not, you know, I've never had something that's like I would head stash that was anything related to banana. You know what I mean?
I've
had decent weed with it, but
it's like lemon tree. You know, like lemon tree terps, lemon gelinade. Like I respect them. You know, I'll smoke them, but they're not my.
yeah,
You know,
same.
it's
I
the right
hate
thing,
citrus. I hate citrus. Real quick, we haven't even brought Bruce Buffer's out here waiting for us, dude. My bad. Let's let him get to the fucking winner. Unless, do you have anything but do you have a different score other than 3-0 on the rounds? Did you give any of the rounds to, not the categories, but any of the rounds to Red
Woodzy?
Corner? At any point in the Doink, would you have say the Woodzy was smoking better?
You're putting me on till now.
that's the show, baby.
Yo,
We're on the spot.
Woodzy, I love you, man. It's all love.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it wasn't a fucking amazing batch.
This is part of the game, right?
yeah.
This is what makes us better.
Right.
No
Exactly.
matter what
100%,
it is, it's like whatever you win or lose. And I've been in so many tournaments myself, competitions, and
Yeah.
you win some, lose some. It's part of the game. It builds you as a character.
Right.
So like, whether this batch is not smoking as good as this guy's batch, you know, it's just there's only one way up, regardless.
Yeah,
right?
well, and I wonder if they both grew honey bananas, what would have happened? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? How much of is it genetics? Like maybe both of these are grown near their fucking potential somewhere, and that just had a genetic advantage of stain and coat and, you know, intensity and shit like that. But I mean, really, it was just. Is it changed at all for you? Is it the blue corner there? Is it still kicking flavor? Everything else?
Still smoking.
Like, I feel like it's just the same throughout the whole thing. So let's bring it on over to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision. And new 2025 Proper Smoke League Dessert Bracket Champion of the World, Growing Pain!
Congratulations.
Fucking Michigan, fucking cheap zips, dude. So I'll tell you the story of fucking January, February. Might as well. This will be the last time we tell this story. January, February, we make Twitter. Some dude's like, I get fire zips for 200 all day. You're fucking tripping. Right. We're like, fuck off. And I'm like, name 3 brands right now that have a fire fucking batch of anything for 200, even one. And they're like, this brand, Growing Pains, this brand.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, a bunch of shit I never heard of. That's probably not smoking. Like, all right, cool. You know, I was talking shit. It wasn't my better day on the internet. And fucking fast forward 3 or 4 months or something. And he's like, I guess my fucking mids was fire. Repost it. I'm like, bro, I've never eaten my words so hard. But that was in the quarterfinals. So now he makes a comeback here to come win the next one. I got to go find that tweet and just eat shit a little bit. Cause,
so basically, come up on you guys now.
Yeah, no, straight up.
We were just absolutely wrong.
No, yeah.
Nah,
I mean,
you know what?
Not the first time.
That's great, man. It's good that you guys can
Yeah. No, I love to be wrong about shit like this, you know.
Because that means we're finding out something better about weed. At the end of the day, it's all about finding the best.
Yeah, people think we're just here to
100%
argue, bro.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're not here to argue. We're here to debate what we actually believe in. And if we
Yeah,
get
man.
proven wrong, immediately we'll admit it every
And that's
time.
why we
But we'll
always look-
debate hard as fuck if we believe in it.
And that's
'cause,
why I
like,
always
you
look
know.
to people. We always look to people like you for questions and other growers and people, because it's like you guys understand the plant more than we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we look at it from a consumer's perspective, where you guys look at it from a grower's perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you guys know a lot more about that plant.
So do we do like a?
It's the years, it's the years and dedication to it, you know.
Yeah.
It's really, it's a passionate.
Should we do a face off now? Do growing pains and Tenco? Is that what the chat said?
Where's the subs, chat?
Pretty sure the chat wants to see a Tenco face
How
off
many,
of growing
how many
pains.
reposts we at?
Yeah, are we at 69 reposts yet? I don't got a bong in here, so I can't do that. Haven't had to do it yet. But yeah, dude. So fucking, what's next, dude? I know you got some events popping off.
6th of September, we're dropping the Elements collab capsule on Melrose somewhere.
Nice.
Okay.
Then, yeah, that's going to be a great event. So make
Mendo
sure you guys
Mikey?
come down, support.
Sorry to interrupt. Appreciate you, Mendo Mikey. Always competing. Keep in mind, Mendo Mikey just won the $14,000 high rollers bracket right before this, so it was a champ versus a future champ today.
Yeah.
But my bad. So September 6th, we got that.
Right.
What after that?
Complex Con, October,
Okay.
I
Okay.
think 21st.
The 21st. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, we got a lot of like situations that are huge. So I don't want to speak on them yet, but
Okay.
that if it works out well, God willing, it will. Yeah, it's gonna be a movie still.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, just trying to figure out possibly Art Basel, and then just rolling out for the new year. You know,
Yeah.
the new sites coming up online. Yeah,
We'll get a
it's
Doink
just.
in.
I feel like it's just the beginning, even though it's not. It's just
Right.
gotta keep elevating and evolving. You know, it's like
So good.
So real quick, let's fucking hear about this and make sure your mic, because you got your mask on, so it might be muffled. But what the fuck is going on with this, bro? This is the Justin Bieber, the swag.
yeah,
I mean, there's got to
that's-
be a good story here, right?
Is it swag or swag?
it's swag. It's swag.
Okay.
Soldier Boy did it first, I think.
Soldier Boy did it first. That's
Nah,
right, dude. You got to give him
nah,
his credit.
No,
Yeah.
so basically that was part of his album launch. So shout out Bieber's team and Jerry. They've been working behind the scenes. There's something hopefully going down. We'll see. You know, we're not trying to push the button, but we might
Yeah.
have to push the button if you know. But no, that'll be a big move for the culture. I feel for the game. Like
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
he's like the Michael Jackson of our era almost. You know?
Yeah,
like,
in a
he's-
way.
He's in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be huge if that ever happened.
Yeah. No, that's ridiculous. Of all the collabing happening, that's about.
I mean, it's,
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
you wouldn't have never like thought it could be ever happening, but I don't know. We'll see anyway. You know, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of collabs, I think we could tell you here now, we have yet another, who knows, potentially fucking world record breaking tip coming along for auction, as well as a production drop. Little Proper Doinks, Tenco collab. I feel like that's been long overdue.
It
Right,
has been.
right.
You know, I think we've been talking about it for a long time, but we'll get it fucking going now. And that one's going to be also with Ryan Fit. So stay tuned. Gold is promised, at
Yeah.
least. We'll see what else we can get going.
Yeah, let's work on it.
Yeah, it'll be
Create something dope.
ridiculous. But shit, dude. Other than that,
That was intense.
yeah, I mean, just to see the fucking bananas go through the damn bracket that hard.
Yeah.
Something that when we first looked at it, we literally smelled the jar. We're like, We have different piles for predictions. We smell this, we're like, he's cooked.
Yep.
And he went to the cooked pile.
We're like, he's not making it out of the first round.
No, literally, we thought we were like, damn, growing pains was nice too, bro. Fuck. That's gonna be awkward because that shit is no way Honey Bananas is smoking.
Crazy, dude.
And here we
No,
go.
that was a great representation of that strain.
Yeah.
Flower form anyway, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
But shout out both guys. Shout out everyone in the competition.
Yeah, no, it was a stacked one. There was a lot of 3-round fucking bangers in this, where any of them I'd put in the head stash. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's been tough.
mostly the whole quarterfinals, I'd say, was all straight head stash, and there was even some things in the first round where like we had some of the closest batch. Like, bro, a lot of the shit in the first round really should have went on. You know, it was semifinal worthy on the right day. But just this round of batches from certain growers hit a certain way and nuanced to their way ahead. There was so much nuanced shit here. So if people think a loss on our show is like bad, and a knockout is like, I guess you could take negativity from, but a decision loss, if we smoke it to the end, then like, because we don't just smoke shit to the end for fun. Like it has to still be smoking good. So it's not all a loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, everyone, you know, that's just a good point, you know, like if you do what you love and, you know, you stay consistent and you try to check all the boxes, you know, in whatever you're doing, you know, it's all about having the love, you know, really. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If the driver has the love, then, you know, the crash won't be anywhere near you than
Yeah, I feel like that's the pusher, the magic kind of behind the scenes that like everybody can try to start a business and start to grow and do this and that, but if you don't have that weird freakish obsession, you know what I mean?
100%.
Like then it's just not gonna pan out.
You got to be in there every day figuring it out, you know.
Chasing the fucking next person's move and trying to copy his shit and just trying to keep up and exist. Especially in this market, dude. I feel like shit is just moving so fast. Especially in the last 3 years. I feel like smoke quality just around the industry, even in the last 2 years, has just been hitting a vertical right now. With like there's so much
awareness
shit
around it is getting huge, is what it is.
Yeah, the right shit is coming to the fucking top. But dude, thank you guys for coming out, man.
Yeah, dude,
This has
appreciate
been
you guys
dope.
making the trip. Thank
Fucking-
you so much.
I hit him with a few days to spare, and he's like, "All right, fool, booked the fucking shit," and
last minute.
got over here. So appreciate that, dude.
Thank you guys.
Hope it was cool enough in here with the jacket and the mask on,
No,
dude.
it's been good. Surprised I'm survived.
Hell yeah. But we will see you guys soon for some big announcements. We got a tip drop coming this weekend. Red with a gold fumed core and 24 karat gold logos. We also have some new segments dropping this week with new hosts. Stay tuned for that as well. But for now, we are out of here. Congratulations, Growing Pains, and thank you guys for coming down.
Peace.